For according to the law and by the law. For according to the law and by the law to die, nor to speak anything of that whereof I am accused and condemned to die. I am accused and condemned to die, nor to speak anything of that whereof I am accused and condemned to die. Fuck. Heartily desire. And thus I take my leave of the world and of all of you, and I heartily desire you all to pray for me. I heartily desire. Fuck. And thus I take my leave of the world and of all of you, and I heartily desire you all to pray for me. O Lord, have mercy on me. To God I commend my soul. How did she? It was Axeman. Yeah. Axe is probably easier to do on stage than a guillotine, so that's good. Ugh, it's too late to do this. Ugh, I'm going to bed. No more of that. No more of that, my lord. No more of that. You marvel with this starting. Here's the smell of blood still. Oh, the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh. The old man had so much blood. Oh Lord God, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. To God I commend my soul. Watch now! The dark magician's coming back. New lamps for old, he's singing in the street. Marry me, said through his rotten teeth, bad breath, and then marry me instead of that strapping young goat herd. But when I was in his bed and my father had sold me, I knew I hadn't any choice. Hushed my voice, did one and he go but two. When I'm beheaded, at least I was wedded. When I'm buried, at least I was married. I had my behavior with wine as my savior, but oh, what beautiful things I wear. Oh, beautiful dresses and hair. I'm lucky to share his bed. Oh, especially since I'll soon be dead. Marry me, said God, he's ugly, but fortune is ours. Running in the gardens, enjoying men, women, and flowers. I take a glass and I slit my own innermost thigh, so I can pretend that I'm well unavailable. My life is arranged, but this union's deranged, so I'll fuck who I choose, 'cause I have nothing to lose. When husband's displeased, I'll be down on my knees again. Oh, what beautiful things I wear. Oh, beautiful dresses and hair. Oh, I'm lucky to share his bed. Oh, especially since I'll soon be dead. today are just silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. In olden days, a glimpse of stalking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. The world. Instead of landing on Plymouth Rock would land on there.
Start laughing when I bring you in, and then you can keep laughing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So.
And that's gonna be, that can be for like the change and everything from Nina's into mine. So Henry had her executed. And then there's a music change. Good Christian people, I am come hither to die. Oh my God, have mercy on me, oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. No.
And what music is happening here?
There is music here. I just can't get it. Hang on. There is. Where's it gone? Oh, no. Now, after 1001 nights, the king had fallen so in love with her that he decided to make her queen. And they lived happily ever after and all that Disney nonsense. So our next lady is Lady Macbeth. Now I know, Lady Macbeth is a fictional character written by William Shakespeare, who, by the way, is one of the only historical playwrights to ever write a woman that sounds anything like a woman. So, you know, he's alright, he can stay. Here's a spot. To bed. To bed. And then the music would stop, but I can't reach it.
Okay.
Did you get my phone there? I'm to rise and speak the epilogue? Sweet ladies, be not afeared. I will be civil. I am what I was. Line, look.
A little harmless devil.
A little harmless devil. Line,
For after death.
what?
For after death.
For after death, we sprites, Line,
Have such nature.
have such natures as we have. Fuck, can I
Take
have
the
this?
book. Yeah.
Thank
All right.
Ugh.
Okay, it's okay.
For after death, we sprites have such natures we had for all the world when human creatures. Here Nellie lies, who, though she lived a slattern, yet died a princess, acting in St. Catherine.
From the floor. How long was that?
Almost 25 minutes.
Fuck.
It's all right, we'll talk about that, don't worry.
Of a magic ring. Aladdin rubs it. The slave of the ring appears. Like that?
Yeah.
So it's Thursday, it's about 8 o'clock, and our solo show assessment starts at 10:30. So I really need to start getting ready and leave. Yesterday we had our tech rehearsal, and I had a complete fucking meltdown. Which kind of took me by surprise, because I also had a meltdown the day before, and I thought I'd gotten it out of my system, but apparently not. Like, Ian always says you shouldn't look at the top of the mountain, you should just focus on the bit you're on now, and just keep going up. But because I get quite anxious, I like to plan ahead so that I know what's happening, so that I can be like as prepared as possible and just make it like easier for myself. But the trouble is, when there's a lot going on, I try to plan ahead and I can't because there's so much ahead, and then that freaks me out. And that's my alarm. I'm awake, I promise. I'm not ready, but I'm awake. I feel much better this morning, and like yesterday afternoon as well. Like, Belinda talked to me, and we kind of sorted it all out, and I'm more relaxed now. And I do feel bad for freaking out. I always feel bad when I freak out. And you know, everybody freaks out sometimes. I know that's fine. I still feel guilty about it though, and I still feel like it shouldn't happen because I'm an adult and I should know how to cope and blah 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 blah. And see, that spirals and spirals, and then that becomes another panic. So I'm gonna nip that in the bud now. Like, I am where I am with it, and I was like really just stressing out about having it be a full show and like having it be a complete thing, having it be finished. But it is just like an exercise. It can be a work in progress. Like, Breda did hers, and it was just very like kind of a rough cut, and then she's been working on it for years, and now it's like her one-woman show that she tours around the country. But that was like a couple of years after she like perfected it and perfected it and perfected it, but she didn't not rehearse it until it was ready. She kept doing it, and every time she did it, it got a bit better. So that's what this needs to be, really. This needs to be the first performance of an ongoing project that I can work on, and I kind of wasn't doing that. I was not wanting to show it to anyone until it was done. But that's stupid. I think especially with theatre, you like have to have previews. You have to show your work to people. If you just keep it to yourself and stare at it for ages and expect it to get better, it won't. You need to share it with people and get other people's opinions. You don't necessarily have to agree with those opinions, but you know, it's good to have them and see what other people think of it and let other people give you ideas. Like, any art is collaborative, which I need to remember, because when I'm on my own I get stressed out. Yeah, it's not finished, but it's good enough for now, and I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do my pieces, I'm gonna enjoy it, hopefully. Gonna do my audition for Rehearsal in the afternoon, and it will all be fine. It'll all be fine.
Dead and buried. He cannot come out of his grave. In St. Catherine.
So we did our solo shows, and they weren't a complete disaster, which is good. Russell, our examiner, was really, really nice, and just like put us all at ease, so that was grand. This has been a really tough project, I think, for everyone, and because so many people dropped out of it. Like, in the end it was 4 of us doing our performances, and we were all women, and we were all doing very kind of like feminist kind of exploration of the female condition sort of pieces, and that was cool, but it felt unbalanced because it was like there was no male energy there at all. And it's just really weird, like when you go from having a big class of people to then suddenly there's only 4 of you on your own trying to do things. It's weird, like it's like we haven't had any time together as a class since like January, or before that even, because yeah, since January, since we were like still devising, because once we had our devised pieces devised, we were off rehearsing them and like in separate groups, and then we went straight into solos, and solos were obviously solo. So it's been very isolated and very lonely as a project, which isn't nice. We'll be doing a few more performances, I think. We're definitely doing a public kind of lunchtime show, and we might be doing evening shows as well. And I'm just not going to worry about them. It went fine this time. I'll rehearse it a little bit more. I'll do it again. It'll be fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's the biggest thing I learnt doing this project, and I only learnt it yesterday. And I think I'm just realising more and more that things don't have to be perfect to be worthwhile. My show definitely wasn't perfect, but I think there were good bits in it, and there were moments of interesting stuff. And that's enough, I think.
And for my epitaph when I'm gone, I'll trust no poet will write me own